Hi guys, Gary RC here, back with another video. So in today's video I'm going to be showcasing the drift track, which I've been dying to show you guys, and as it was a nice day I set it up outside, and here you can see me running my XRX DPA Sport 1/24 scale around the drift track. So really it was about having fun today, and normally I'm showing you guys how to soup up the cars or fix things, but today was just pure fun, so I thought I'd just share that with you. Now you can see this car is really nicely balanced. I mean, it's 116mm, so it's pretty long and pretty wide, and you can throw it around pretty easily. It does weigh a lot more than a regular rear-wheel drive drift car. We're running a GLD later, yellow Ferrari. That weighs like 170 grams. This weighs about 230, 240 grams. So it's a lot heavier, but it's running a 3,500 kV censored GL racing motor, and it's not having any trouble at all with that. The rear diff is fixed, which I prefer for these kind of circuits, but you can see here nice sideways action as I'm coming around the corner. This car really actually has taught me how to drift even better. I've learned a few more tricks since I've been doing this, even racing the other day, and I don't deny I'm relatively new to the rear wheel drive drifting scene, and certainly having this track now is brilliant. This track's been made by my nephew, and it's I think it's 3 pieces of MDF that slide together. The surface has been painted and textured to look like tarmac. Don't ask me how he did it. It looks amazing. And the best thing is it gives the right amount of grip with the right amount of slide. So you've got a lot of control. And it works beautifully. Bit noisy, but works beautifully. So here you can see I'm getting the tail around the corners. Now on this top corner up here, there'll be a few times where I'm going to do a close-up of it. It's coming up next, just to show you a few of the things that you have to do when you're drifting to get around the corner. This is the slide I'm talking about. So I'm going to play this back again in slow motion now. So as I approach the corner, I hit the throttle a bit harder and steer in a bit sharper to get the tail to come out. As the car comes around this first corner, you can see I'm counter steering into the slide, and at the peak of the slide I'm going to swing the car the other way. And the reason you have to do this is to make the next corner. So I think they call this a 3-point drift. So I'm now drifting the tail the other way on the straight, and then I'm going to snap it back around again for the next corner. If I don't do this, I can't slide nicely around this next corner with the speed I've got. So here we are now, and I'm going to do a switch into the other angle. There we go. And you can see here, that's the only way to get this corner correct. And this is one of the tricks I learned on this particular circuit. On the faster corner, the longer straight, that's what I had to do to get round. These smaller corners, you can blip the throttle, even use the brake if you need to get the back end to swing out quicker. And ultimately, it's about your own style of driving, but part of drifting is style, and I certainly seem to develop it the other day on the track. So as you can see, the car there's not much more to say about it now. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm going to switch over to now the GLD racing around, and you can see it's a much smaller car. The GLD, this one's pretty stock actually, hasn't got any hop-ups in it yet, and it works nicely. It is harder to control, but you'd expect that it's a smaller car, and it's much lighter. I think a bit of weight would actually help it. But here you go, you can see it still manages to do tail slides as it goes around. Not quite the same level of control I've got with this 1/24 scale XRX, but it's still a lot of fun. So in terms of the setup on these cars, you've seen my videos on the XRX, so you know how this car is set up now. But certainly I'll do more videos detailing this, but I just thought I'd share this with you today. As always guys, if you like what we do here, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys all next time.